Alright, so in this vocab video, I will be reading the slides, but I will also add a few extra things about each vocab word to help you understand and kind of relate to each word. The first one we have is natural resources. You may have heard of this before, but natural resources are materials or useful minerals found within nature, so gold, wood, oil, metals, all sorts of things that can be sold or used to make money. So if we think of something like oil, if you find oil in your country, you dig it up, you use it to fuel cars and vehicles, but you also use it to make plastics and burn for heating. You could have wood or for trees, so think of everything as simple as like a pencil to like building homes and furniture. And then you have things like food, animals, cows, which make cheese or beef, things like that. Each country wants natural resources because you use them for all the things that make your life more comfortable and enjoyable, and also because if you have extras, you can sell them to other countries for a great deal of money, or to trade with other countries for resources that you don't have in your country. That leads us to colonize/colonies. So to colonize somewhere is to take over another country's land and control them so you can make money off of them and their natural resources. An actual colony is an area that a country has taken over or set up outside of their own borders. They use their colony to get rich by selling resources found in that area or using those natural resources to make products and factories. So you're living in the United States of America right now. We used to be a colony of England. England set up a colony in America, kicked out those who were living there, and then started growing natural resources and having them sent back to England so they could make things in the factories in England, and then they would send them back and force people to buy those items to make money off of them twice. We are learning about this in Africa because the European countries as a whole all kind of teamed up and took over different parts of Africa, which we will be learning about. So if that still doesn't make a ton of sense, imagine if somebody kind of took over your house or your apartment or wherever you lived and then kind of made you work for them, and then you had to buy all your products from them. So let's say there's oil in your backyard. They come in, they take over your house, they make you go get the oil from your backyard, and then they make products with that oil, and then they sell it back to you. Doesn't seem very nice. That's because it's not nice, and colonizing is a bad thing. Next, we have resist. So resist is to fight back or refuse against something that you don't support or want to happen. So let's say someone at home tells you to do the dishes and you fight back and you get into a big argument. You are resisting against what you were told to do. Or a teacher has you sit in a seating chart and you don't want to sit in that spot and maybe you refused. You are resisting. Resisting can also be good things because you could be fighting back against someone who is being unfair to you. Next, we have exploit. I think you've probably really only heard this in video games to this point, but exploit means to take advantage of someone or something unfairly. One person gains from a situation in a selfish way that often hurts the other person. So when your older sibling is bigger than you so they can force you to do the dishes, they are exploiting you. They are exploiting the power they have over you. So in this little picture, you got the person who's not having to do anything, but they have the money that they're kind of holding in front of the person and making them do it. They are exploiting this person for their own gain. Lastly, we have cause and effect, something that is constantly happening in all of our lives every day. When someone does something that causes something else. In social study, this is when a country or a person or a group of people does something, which is the cause, and how the decision changes other people's lives, the effect. So an example, because you forgot to set your alarm, you overslept. So the cause of the situation was you forgetting to set your alarm before you went to bed, and the effect is that you woke up way too late, and maybe there's some more effects like you missed breakfast or you missed the first hour of school, lots of things. So in the picture, you kind of got the guy goofily sawing down the branch, and you can guess what will happen with him sawing off the branch. Hopefully this helps. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to your teacher.